Previously, on Minecraft with Pajama Jordan. Do you want to hear the next
No, I need another narrator. Alright, last episode we dealt with some drowned bad guys, and then we dealt with some more bad guys, and then we dealt with some more bad guys after that because they were distracting us the whole episode from finding the treasure we were trying to find the whole episode. And then, finally, it culminated into this moment. It's not meant to be. Oh, there it is. So there might be 2 or 3 of you interested to see what's in the chest, but the problem is it was rubbish. It was a couple pieces of coal, wheat, and very low-level enchanted fishing rod. I think it had on breaking 1. But anyway, here we go. So yeah, we'll take the chest anyway, even though it's pretty anticlimactic, But we'll take it as a learning experience. That's those are always good, A learning experience to help us grow. Isn't that right, Drowned? I got something to help you grow. Help you grow right into the go away. Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to take a couple parting shots. They just gave me fits the last episode, but yeah, we're getting back on our boat here aboard the Mary Jane Watson, and we're gonna continue on, and we're gonna take our starter map we still haven't done anything with, and we're gonna head to the east here, and hopefully fill out the map pretty good this episode, and hopefully find some land out here somewhere, maybe even a village. We have to do our quest for books. That's always fun. What's this down here? It's another one of these things. I don't know if I should. What's that thing I just said like 2 minutes ago? We'll take it as a learning experience. That's those are always good, Yeah, that thing. I don't know, I should have learned something from last time, but maybe we can get down here and just kind of be smooth about it. I don't know.
But, alas, sadly Pajama Jordan was not smooth about it.
They're programmed to attack your ego. You see, they chase you out of a place that you want to be at, and then you try and get back there, and then you say, "No, sir, I will not be moved from the thing that I want to do," and then it becomes personal. You see, that's our fault as human beings. I mean, I don't think this particular drowned that's giving me fits is really has any skin in the game. I don't know. I'm giving up on this. I mean, for right now, at least. Land ho. You see, that's my reward for taking on the old Bruce Lee strategy. Be like water. Water flows and water crashes. And you know what? If they didn't want me in their underwater ruins, that's okay, because I got a whole new world waiting for me. Someone cue the Disney music. No, don't do that. That will get me on some sort of list or something. Hey, we got bamboo, we got jungle wood, we got half the cast of the Jungle Book up in here. Yeah, it's time for me to look for my bare necessities so Pajama Man can rest at ease. I guess I am really trying to, get the Disney chaps to smack the old Pajama Man around a little bit. But, I decided we're going to build ourselves a little hut. And that's why I brought some stone brick with me. And it's not going to be anything too crazy, too extravagant. It's not going to take me 3 or 4 episodes to put the roof on. I promise, Dano. But, yeah, just a simple little hut that I can live in solitude for an episode or 2 and kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of living on my little island, Got the llama there that's the llama roommate. I think we might call him the Pajama Llama. I think is the leading votes are going to that. And, the wandering trader that always comes by. This is going to be an episode about going back to a basic style of understanding the self, understanding what building our art, building our Minecraft means to us. And if it means you take an episode away from it all, so be it. Such is life, Roofs have always been a particular challenge for me because I just feel like it can be a jumbled up mess of spaghetti, for lack of a better term. It will start to look like chaos, and I don't like that. I have a trouble with making builds too symmetrical sometimes because I try and put order that doesn't exist anywhere else in my life. I try and put the order into my Minecraft, but this is a symmetrical build. It's just keeping it real, keeping it simple. I'm gonna find a little inconspicuous place to dig down, get some sand, get some stone, some cobble, and I'm gonna put all that in a furnace. I want to do some gathering while I'm on this shoreline, if for no other reason than to make sure I leave some stuff behind. By gathering up things along the shoreline, it forces me to make a choice later on, especially if I gather too many things. What do you leave behind, and what do you take with you on your continuing adventure? If things are in abundance along the shoreline, go ahead, take them with you. And if you have something from a faraway land that's not found around here, leave it behind. Future you might come along and find these things left behind and thank you for them. Yeah, and I gotta unload my boat too. Always with the kelp. Jeez. He followed me to my distant shoreline. What do you want, bud? I don't have any emeralds for you. I don't want any of your stuff. Jeez, so much for an episode in solitude. Look, jeez, I try and go into solitude and I got cats and birds and wandering traders and pandas and all kind of crazy stuff. Jeez. It's right, love, since I don't have a Sheila shacking up with me, it's just a single twin for me, and I could afford the room and the space, so I got dual furnaces going, smelting me kelp. Yes, right. I don't know if my Australian voice is any good. I don't know if I care if it is any good or not. I've never been to Australia, but I don't know if they'd be offended by it. I don't think they would. They seem like pretty cool chaps over there. But my voices bring me joy, which is why I do them as I sit here and talk to myself, alone with my thoughts. But let's see. We gotta get a door on this place. People come knocking on my door before I even have one. It's pretty lively around here for a place of solitude. And darkness is coming. I gotta get this lit up a little bit around here. Let's see. I want to do different like that. Yeah. I think on the corners. While we can often feel like the art we wish to express is being hidden from our view or our grasp, it's being blocked by shortcomings that we perceive within ourselves, or we just can't quite get there. We got that writer's block. I've come to find that those kind of feelings are really just you're distracting yourself from something that is usually staring you right in the face, that is the art of today, that wishes to be heard and transposed, and inspiration transformed into work, and work to be done and completed and achieved, and hopefully some satisfaction felt, or given some time, reflection, and more perspective given. Every step of the journey is the journey. You're an artist Even when you're blocked, you're still an artist. And some might say that, during those times, that's when we really get to know ourselves. And, I'm making a mad dash for these trees because I'm getting me some jungle wood today. That's what I said. That and some bamboo, too. Yeah, chopping our first jungle tree. Can't forget to look at our map from time to time as we're exploring the countryside here and, fill out our map that much more. You can do it on the open sea, and you can also do it while you're hopping over hillsides. Sometimes it's the little things. Like finding the cocoa beans. That'll fill out our dye box a little bit more. Oh, and over here we found some melons. I remember learning from Briscoe County Jr. Don't eat what you brought if you can eat what you found. It's always good to have rules of the trail. Like such as here. It's always good to have a bucket of water with you, but that lava sure would go nice in my furnace. Good old bucket of lava. I can always fill up my water bucket again later on. So we're not going to do any major caving, but it was a pretty cool little alcove. That reminds me of a chicken I used to have in an old file. Hey, we got some copper here too. Maybe we can add some copper features to the Hut of Solitude. The Hut of Solitude, surrounded by the cast of The Jungle Book. I don't know if that's what we're calling it. I don't even know what we're calling the episode yet. I think I know, but I wanted to get up here to the high ground here so I could get a good look at there we go. Get a good look at all around, and you can really survey the world all around you. That was one of the few lyrics I've written, was to get a good look at what's around. You got to get up to the higher ground. Although, we are stuck with the render distance on a Nintendo Switch there, Evil Jesus. Hopefully somebody gets a chuckle out of that. Hey, pig. No thanks, I'm not looking for any sustenance or companionship. Right here, my bucket of water would come in handy, as I could water stream down, but but I managed to get clear without letting Mr. Creeper blow up the hillside. That way it stays nice and perfectly procedurally generated, just the way the Minecraft gods made it. Yep. Back here at my modest hut of beautiful, not quite solitude, but that's okay. Quasi-solitude. Reflecting on the wonderful juxtaposition that has become the last couple episodes. Last time we explored the distractions of the environment as it pertains to making our Minecraft art. And this episode, it's we have coexisted with our environment for the most part very well. I haven't had too much conflict here on our what are we going to call this for reference? Our tiny, modest hut on a faraway shore. Oh, it's not too far away. The distances I cover aren't too fast as to not put too much of a strain on my tiny little Nintendo Switch. Gathering up some supplies for a journey, another leg of the journey we'll undertake. And that will be soon enough. Everything in its own time, As I say, the art you're supposed to be expressing is right here and now. It's yelling at you, and then one day you realize that thing that you thought was the writer's block is totally disappeared. You don't even know where it is anymore because you're just expressing what's in the moment, and you're just you're on the journey. Even when that journey can seem a bit static, a bit chaotic, a bit too quiet, you learn to really kind of fall in love with those moments. And you learn to fall in love with a wonderful little hut here. We're going to put some copper shutters on it that will eventually load in. What do you think there, baby panda? Hey, oh, God, no. Oh, come. Hey, he's a tough little guy. Jeez. He just took a creeper blowing up right in his face, and it didn't, you didn't buy the farm, so to speak. I don't know. Look, he's even doing a little victory celebration there. Baby panda victory roll. That's what you call that. Maybe should we do? You roll credits. You roll tape. You roll what? I don't know. You roll Tide. I can't stand college ball. Jeez. Oh, come on now. A spider wants to join in the fun. Come on, man. I don't have any more time for these guys. Well, that metaphorical clock that probably only exists in my mind and gives me that feeling in the pit of my stomach, has me feeling in my gut that it's time to wrap this up here. But to end on this note, we're going to put a copper rod at the top of our build here. I think that'll be a nice finishing touch. I want to thank you for watching this far, and hopefully we'll find books in the next episode. But if not, oh well.